back to another video, and today we are working on the Lexus IS300, and today we will be installing some Megan racing strut bars for the front and the back. These for like almost 2 years now. This is one of the first parts I bought in for the car when I first got it. I don't know why I've never installed it. They've literally been sitting in this corner for the past almost 2 years. What we are working with, this one is the front and that one is the rear, I believe. If you guys ever want your car to handle a little better when you're taking corners and stuff like that, these things are super great, and these things are pretty cheap too. I think they're about like 80 bucks a piece or so. And what I love about them is that they improve the pretty much handling of the vehicle. But enough talking, let's get the front one installed. The one will be super easy. All I gotta do is pop the hood and take off the tower, the strut tower bolts from this side and that side, and pretty much just goes all over that. First thing we're gonna do is pretty much take off the bolts from the strut towers on this one and that one. Bolts removed from both shock towers, you're going to go ahead and just place that back on where it goes. And pretty much just like that, it is basically done. All you got to do is put your bolts back on and you're good to go. That side was a little bit more of a hassle to put on just because of the fuse blocks, but you just got to squeeze it in there and it should be good. Also too, when you get these, you might have to swap, unbolt it and move it around, because sometimes they just come randomly. So you might be able to have to move them and match it up to your strut and just tighten these back up. So these used to be mounted with the strut mounting, and now they pretty much don't really line up no more. Also with the igniter, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to mount it somehow right here, or just probably zip tie it to the bracket. Zip tie this resistor for now, should be fine. And then my igniter, I used to have a horn right here, so, but I don't really need it anymore, so I took off the horn and I just mounted my igniter where the horn was. But front strut bar is done. Here is the result. Now let's go ahead and get the rear one started. The rear one, you pretty much gotta pop your trunk, but for me it's a little harder because I gotta take off this big old wing because it's in the way of me opening my trunk. So I'll be right back since I gotta take off this wing. So okay, wing is off. Now I can get back there. Okay, so this is what we are working with. We gotta get all these liners off. So that one, and that one. Also too, we will have to cut a hole there to there. Luckily for me, I have nothing bolted down and I can pretty much just take everything off with ease. As you can see, with one hand it is not easy, but we're getting there. But these things pretty much just have like 10 millimeters and I believe just clips all around, but mine are freely loose. So all these, get that liner off, and in the middle, and you should be able to access the struts. And this is what it looks like with the liners off, and pretty much same as the front. Take off the bolts for the struts there and there. So here is the rear strut bar, nice and mounted. Now we gotta go ahead and cut out some liners so these could go across. Okay, so I did go ahead and do that all off camera because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see me just cut out little holes for the liner over here. This one came out not the best, but this one came out super good. I really love how this one came out. It looks like I barely even touched it. That one though, does not. But yeah, this one is good to go. Everything is nice and tight and ready to go. Fun part to put this back. But alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video of how to install the front and rear strut bars for the Lexus IS300. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more content.